Hello land buyers, Willie G, WGLands.com. We have the lowest price properties in the Southern California and New Mexico markets and the easiest owner finance terms. And today I want to talk to you about why I think investing in land is the best niche in real estate and why I ultimately decided to invest in land. And so when I first started, I was in the corporate world. I was working in investment banking, wanted to get out of there and find something to do full time. So I was browsing niches, and I actually originally got started. I just bought a condo and started renting it out. I realized the returns were not there. It was kind of a very mediocre investment, and I decided that wasn't the route that I was going to take. So I dug a little bit further, and so I found house wholesaling and house flipping. That's obviously very common techniques used in real estate and ones that people are very successful at and make quite a bit of money. So I thought about that, and when I was in the corporate world and trying to figure it out, it was tough for me to kind of manage. And there's so many people who are doing it, and that's really where the mainstream market is. People who are looking to get into real estate, and the first thing they go to is house wholesaling, house flipping, that kind of thing. And so it's tough to get started when there's so many people, there's so much competition, and so many eyeballs looking at the same thing. And I heard about land, and there's so much freaking land out there, and there's so few people who are buying it. And that's really the beauty in land. That is the primary driver of what got me looking into land. And so when the red ocean is house wholesaling, house flipping, so many people doing it, and there's a complete blue ocean, an open market, big opportunities where there are so few people doing it. And the returns in land because of it are astronomical. You could buy land at major discounts that you cannot buy anywhere, not only in real estate, but in really any other market that I'm familiar with. You can't buy anything at the discounted prices that you can in land. So that's what got started for me. And so returns, I mean, you could get crazy stupid returns if you're looking to buy in the short term or the long term. So if you're trying to flip, land, obviously don't go to a realtor, go to someone, a wholesaler like myself, or send out offers like I do. That's your best bet. If you're looking to flip, if you're looking to buy long term, the returns are great as well. There's so many ways to improve land, and over time you could achieve stupid returns. If you buy property and the area grows, there's population increases, there's more demand, which happens over time. The population is always increasing. They're not making any more land. In fact, the government is buying more land, so they're taking away from private ownership. So so that is one aspect. But if you buy in the right areas, there's people constantly improving land. You can't detract the value of land. Land only goes up in value because, I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to burn down land, and there will still be land. So when you're buying houses, when you're buying apartment buildings, it's a little bit more complicated. You're buying an asset that is bound to depreciate over time. You're going to need to make capital improvements. Your roof leaks, your toilet breaks, your tenant doesn't pay on time. There's so many issues and headaches you have to deal with when buying other asset classes that you do not need to deal with in land. Not only that, but the upside when buying a house. I mean, if you're buying a house, you're buying already in a mature market. When you're buying in a mature market, if more homes go up nearby, or if they put an electric line nearby, it's really not going to have much at all impact on your property. If you buy land and they add water service to the property, they add electric to the property, they improve the area, there's more people move in nearby, that people do build homes nearby, the improvement to that land increases the value extremely and significantly more than any improvement to a home, an apartment building, or that kind of thing. So I think the upside is really there, and it's a lot better with land than it is for other asset classes. But like I said, the main thing is there are so many few eyeballs looking at it, and you can buy property at significant discounts. The second thing is you can achieve significant upside returns that you can't really in any other form of asset in real estate. And thirdly, you don't have to worry about any of the headaches that are associated with buying an apartment building. buying a house, flipping a house. You don't have to deal with a roof leaking. You don't have to deal with a toilet. So it's a hands-off investment. You just buy it, you forget about it, and you can reap the rewards, the benefits, the returns that you can't achieve in any other form of real estate, in my opinion. So when buying land, buy it cheap. Don't pay retail, and buy from a wholesaler or send out offers. Get it cheap, and then buy in areas that are improving over time, and that you will see price appreciation that are likely to be candidates for growing population, that are likely candidates to be improved on in those cities, that are good municipalities nearby, that are good proximity, good location, that kind of thing. And then you buy it, and then you sit on it, and you really, if you're buying for long-term investment, you just sit on it and forget it, and your land will never depreciate over time. It will only appreciate, and you will be successful. So that's why I got started in land. That's why I think land is the best investment in 2019, and why I think you should strongly consider investing in land and getting in the market. I've said this before, but I mean, if you're trying to build wealth, the stupidest thing you could do is sit on a hoard of cash. And if you have savings and it's in cash, what are you doing? You gotta start buying things, whether it is land or it's not land. You gotta start buying assets that appreciate, that improve in value, that give you some cash flow, anything. But keeping cash is the only asset that is guaranteed to lose money over time with inflation. So yeah, so that was my thought process. That's why I think land is the best investment in 2018, and why you should invest in land. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And if you have any comments, please add them below. I will get back to you on any comments. If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, let me know. I would be happy to respond to you and have any conversation. So thanks a lot for listening. Hope you have a wonderful day. And that's it for now. Thanks.